Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's the Miami Heat facing the Dallas Mavericks. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Oh, and the jam by James.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Here's Kidd. Outside Stevenson. Shot clock at 5. Here's the lob. He got a piece of it.
You gotta love how much effort Dwayne Wade puts into the defensive end of the floor with blocks like that.
Miami with the ball. Pass to Chalmers. Now James. Here's Wade. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple.
What a find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
Now here's Stevenson. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
First team foul.
And here's Stevenson. Pass to Marion. Here's Nowitzki. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kidd. And it's Miami with a rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Wade, that's good. He's got 5.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Heat making their last shot. They set the pick. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Kidd. Oh, no good again that time. Pass to Wade. Takes the 3. Stevenson with a rebound. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Chandler. That one is off. The Heat with the lead. Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
It's terrific basketball from Wade there to thread the pass to the wide open man for the clean look.
Stevenson with the ball, and Dallas calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Kidd. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Battier. James outside. Shoots from 14. Battier, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Marion. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Chandler. To the middle. Here's Kidd. And he makes it on the layup.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Here's James. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to stop LeBron James when he's coming at you and coming that strong. Just brushes off the contact.
Pass to Marion. Here's Nowitzki. They set a pick. Left side, Stevenson. This one for three. He can't hit that time. And Miami the other way now. Here's James. And James throws it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Stevenson. Buries it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
James outside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Miami, LeBron James. At the line for one.
And LeBron James, for all the things that he does on the floor in terms of his skill set, there's a quality of leadership that becomes the X factor and gives teams confidence that they're going to have a chance to win an NBA title.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him three.
And it's Miami's ball. They're leading by 8. Pass to Bosch. The shot's good on the assist by James.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And Dallas calls time here. Here's Kidd. 5 points in the game. Pass to Marion. He puts up a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Wade. No good from outside. Here's Kidd. Oh, swiped away. Down low. Wade, that's good. 7 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by the Heat. The 3. Here's Chandler, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Chandler has had some years where you would consider him one of the most elite rebounders in the league. Uses his height that time to snag the board.
Here's Wade. He's got 7. Pass to Lewis. And here's James. For 3, Allen. Up again. It's good on the putback.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Nowitzki, that one's good.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
And here are the Heat now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Bosch. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Have to love how Chris Bosch was able to complete that look while taking the hit.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, trailing by 13. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Bosch. Butler against James. Here's Bosch. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 6 assists in the game. Here's Terry. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Nowitzki. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for Dallas, Nowitzki. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. The Heat making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Pass to James. Fires from deep. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Years and years of practice, that jump shot still looking good from LeBron.
James has gone a perfect 6 for 6 shooting. Here's Terry. Tipped. And he recovers it. Here's Kidd. Allen defending. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. The shot by Kidd, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Heat foul. First personal foul. 14 foul. Comes on the floor for your Mavericks. Hancock's going up to it.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Terry. Three-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Miami dominating the game. Here's Wade. And that one is hammered home.
And shame on you if you forget how good Dwayne Wade is at handling the basketball. He took the defense to school with that one.
Here's Terry. Allen defending. Here's Nowitzki. Shot to stop the run. Pure from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Now James. 16 points for him. Wade, that's good.
And that's just a really good-looking three-point shot from D. Wade. You have to crowd him as he's rising up for that one.
Pass to Chandler. Here's Terry. Allen defending. Puts up a three. The shot by Butler. No good. And it's Miami's ball. From downtown. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Everything falling for Wade right now. It's got to be in his team's best interest to keep finding him.
Here's Terry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Butler can't get it to go. And here's Allen. Lets the three fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Terry. Pass to Chandler.
This is where size helps Chandler out tremendously. He knows he's got the upper hand in there and great at going into the contact.
The line for Dallas, Tyson Chandler. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Chandler has some experience, but still can be very impactful on the defensive end of the floor.
Miami dominating the game. To the inside from 8 feet away. And Miami again with the bucket.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Terry following the bucket by the Heat. All alone. Lewis with the rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
The 15-footer. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And Dallas with possession. Inside. Nowitzki. That one's good. He's got 9.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Here's Wade. He's got 15. Pass to Allen. The 3-ball. Sinks the tray. Allen's got 6.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Here's Chandler. Here's Terry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. From outside the arc. Miller pulls it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Allen. And the Heat, another 3.
And Dwayne Wade remains one of the best passing shooting guards in the game with dishes like that.
Allen's gone 3 of 4 shooting from 3. Pass to Butler. And there's a pick. Here's Stojakovic. The putback. The rebound by Allen. Oh, Grant, they're on a nice run right now.
Yeah, offensively, they're making things look easy.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Tyson!
Pass to Nowitzki. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. From deep. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Miami Heat with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
There's the drive. Wade, that's good. He's got 19.
You can't allow Dwayne Wade to slash his way to the rim. That is where he is at his very best.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And for Miami, outside Barea. And here's Butler outside. Connects from downtown.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Pass to Chalmers. There's the triple. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Barea can't hit. And here are the Heat. Here's Haslam. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Heat score.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. No good there. And Miami will go the other way with it. To the right side. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And it's Miami's ball. Pulls it from 20. The shot's good.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Outside Barea. High arcing shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater. Boy, those sure are pretty.
Launches it. And the Heat, another 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
LeBron, he's checked in for Miami.
First team foul. In for the Heat, LeBron James.
Now here's Barea. He's closely guarded. Pass to Kidd. Back to Barea. And down it goes. 2 points. Barea's got 4 points in the quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Bosch. Again, the Heat score.
You just cannot give Bosch that much space or he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Barea. Pass to Kidd. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Wade. The shot's good on the assist by James. 21 points in the game.
Are you surprised that Dwayne Wade is going to score that far in the paint? I'm not.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Barea. Shot from the top of the key. That one no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
On offense, LeBron James has definitely found the groove, and you love the energy.
The Mavericks on offense. Here's Barea. And they recover it. Outside for Butler. Into the lane. Pass to Kidd. Beyond the arc. That one's no good. 2 for 10, and he's cold out there. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And it's James with the jam.
It's amazing athletically what LeBron is still able to do, exploding off the floor that time.
And here's Barea. No good. Some solid defense from James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 22.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Barea with it. For three. It's rebounded by Wade.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And here are the Mavericks now. Pass to Barea. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Bosch.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
A nice shot by Battier.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Barea can't hit.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Chalmers. Here's Bosch. And there's another one for the Heat.
Having a quick release, especially for a big man, is so important. Bosch puts that on display with that jumper.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in, and he's good on the second. And he nails the third. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pass to Wade. The three. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Now Barea. Fires at the elbow. Good. He hits the jumper. Barea's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Over to the left wing. Bosch. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the bucket by the Heat. Here's Barea. That three's off the mark.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul. Shooting for Miami.
And he makes a first. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Kidd. He's got 5. Pass to Stevenson. To the wing, right side. Terry's shot is good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Battier. Got a hand on it. Here's Stevenson. Off target with the 3. And Miami has possession. Here's Battier. Fires for 3. On target from range. Give him 8 points now.
A terrific look from Bosch there to set up a teammate for a good look.
Here's Terry. Pass to Kidd. The 3 is up. Miami grabs the miss. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Allen. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Chandler, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, Chandler doesn't have a long way to go, but he gets up for that one.
And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Mavericks on D. Bosch, no good. Now here's Stevenson. Here's Terry. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Nowitzki. Stevenson on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
For 3, Allen. The rebound by Chandler. And it's the Mavericks ball. Spins. Now here's Stevenson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Heat ball.
James outside. Allen on the wing. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Allen's got 12 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Stojakovic. There's the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Miami the other way now. Here's Miller. Here's James. Sinks that one from the post. James has got 24 points.
That's just good basketball. I think King James down low is not a bad option.
Here's Dallas now. Here's Terry. Here's Stojakovic. Allen defending. Stevenson on the wing. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Nowitzki. 4-3. Rebound by the Heat. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, Allen. And again, Miami with a triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Heat foul. Mario Chalmers.
The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in.
Team foul. Heat substitution. Udonis Haslam.
Here's Stojakovic. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Will it go? And it's good on the lay-in.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Chalmers. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Stojakovic. 1:43 left in the second quarter. They get it back. Here's Chandler, and he dunks it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's Stojakovic. Pass to Terry. From deep. The rebound by Bosch.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
For three, Allen. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Here's Stojakovic. Here's Stevenson. Off target from outside. Stevenson's gone only 1 of 7 from the field here. Miller can't get it to go. Now here's Stevenson. Tight defense on him.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And the Heat making a change here. 34 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Allen. Three-pointer. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Here's Terry. He's got 5. From 9 feet. That one's no good. 2 for 10, and he's cold out there. Here's Haslam. Here's Chalmers. And the Heat, another 3.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here's Terry. Oh, the teardrop falls in. 7 points in the game.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Heat out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Pass to Battier. Here's Wade. James outside. He buries it from 3. James has got 27.
So good at everything he does offensively. LeBron working to become a more consistent three-point shooter.
And for the Heat.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound. That is what makes LeBron James so special. Size and the handle, what a nightmare to cover.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Marion. Stevenson on the wing. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Tries it from the block. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Battier. And the Heat, another 3.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Marion. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Nowitzki. Off the mark, making him 5 for 6 now. And here are the Heat now to the left side wing. Here's Wade. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Stevenson on the wing. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Stevenson's got 9.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Bosch. Again, the Heat score.
Now, Bosch really in a great rhythm in this one. He is shooting the ball at such an efficient rate.
And here's Stevenson. 9 points in the game. Here's Marion. And there's the lob.
Well, he's always a threat down there around the rim. Throw the ball up. Let Tyson go get it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to James. Pass to Battier. It's intercepted. Here's Kidd. He's got 5. A nice shot by Chandler.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Here's Bosch. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And Bosch knew he was going into the teeth of the defense. Still finds a way to get it done.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The shot by Kidd, no good. Here's Wade. He's got 26.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Stevenson on the wing. Takes a 3. To the inside. Marion, 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Pass to Bosch. Shoots a fadeaway. And Miami again with the bucket.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Here's Kidd. He's got 5. Outside Stevenson. Here's Nowitzki. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Wade. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Here's Chalmers. He's got 11. Here's Bosch. And again, it's Miami converting.
Once Bosch finds himself in that kind of rhythm, it's going to be all cotton.
The Mavericks on offense. Here's Kidd. Here's Marion. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Bosch. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 25.
You cannot afford to give Chris Bosh any space because he is lethal from anywhere.
Here's Stevenson. Butler's checked in for the Mavericks. Berea comes in for Stevenson.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
James outside, inside. Here's Bosh. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
As soon as Bosh gets the ball inside, he takes it right at the defense. They really have no answer when he's that close to the basket.
Pass to Marion. Here's Chandler. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Chalmers. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 14.
Just throughout his career, LeBron James, we've been marveling at his passing skills. So special and makes everybody better.
Here's Kidd. He's got 5. With the crossover. And rejected. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Here's Kidd. Pass to Marion. Here's Chandler. Here's Kidd. Offline with a 3. And here are the Heat now. Here's Wade. Misses the 3. In transition, here they come. Terry's checked in for the Mavericks.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Wade, pounded by Berea. For 3, Allen. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. Haslam with a rebound. Here's Wade. Allen on the wing. From the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Terry. Outside Berea. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Berea's got 8.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Down low. Here's Haslam. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
To the middle. Here's Chandler. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
So great to see Tyson find his rhythm on the offensive end. They keep feeding the big man when he's feeling it like this.
Deflects the pass. Here's Terry. Check by James. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Here's Terry. He's got 9. Here's Butler. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Miller. And the Heat, another 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Terry. Allen defending. Here's the pick. It's tipped. Pass to Miller from behind the arc. Drains the triple. Give him 8 points now.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Marion. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. 1:56 left in the third. A quick shot there. It's off target. And here are the Heat now. Pass to Miller. From deep. No good that time. Outside Barea. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Puts up a three. Counted from distance. Allen's got 30.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
With the step back, Terry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Inside. And he can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Fires it. Deflected. Elbow shot on the way. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Pass to Marion. They set the screen. Here's Terry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barea. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Wade. 26 points for him. A nice shot by Haslam.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Barea. Outside Butler. Fires the three. That shot missing. And so it's Miami showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Barea. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And for the Heat, Smith out there with Smith. And it's Miller in at the three, the small forward. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Barea drives in. Here's Cardinal. Three-pointer, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
The rebound by Haywood.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Barea with it. And there's the screen. Fires from deep. James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Lewis. Shot from 12. Yep, that one goes. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Cardinal. Right wing. He tries for three. Nails it from three. And here are the Heat. Here's Lewis. And he drains the quick shot.
The assist, LeBron James.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Stojakovic. For three. And here's Barea. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Stojakovic, no good. Here's Lewis. And there's another one for the Heat.
Assisted by Chris Bosh.
And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Brewer. Here's Haywood. To the left wing. Here's Stojakovic. Over to the wing. Looking to get it going. Barea can't hit.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Lewis. Stojakovic grabs the board. And it's the Mavericks ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Barea. There's a screen. Pass to Stojakovic. Dallas again missing. Here's Bosh. Here's Lewis. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Stojakovic. Here's Barea. Sends it home from three-point land. The steal. Here's Brewer. Check by James. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Stojakovic. 6 to shoot. 4-3. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Lewis. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries. Now Barea. Here's Cardinal. And there's a 3-second violation.
Heat ball. Substitution on the court.
And here are the Heat now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Back to Howard. Here's the three. Again, the Heat misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Kidd. Out to the wing. Beyond the arc. Here's Haywood. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Allen. And Bosh gets it to go. He has 29 now. Here's Kidd. And the Mavericks making a change here. Stevenson's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Cardinal. Check by James. Pass to Cardinal. Takes the three. Lewis with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Bosch. And again, it's Miami converting.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Cardinal. Stevenson on the wing. And the three off target.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Wade misses. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
From outside the arc. Stojakovic, no good. Pass to Allen. Back to James. Fires for three. Hits the trifecta. James has got 34.
You know, if he makes one or two, he will challenge himself from beyond the line, and he's capable of getting it there.
Here's Cardinal. Check by James. Here's Kidd. They need this. The shot off that time. And Miami the other way now. Here's Wade. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Dallas now. Here's Stevenson. Some solid defense from James. Pass to Wade. From the wing. Not going to go that time. Outside Stevenson. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. James has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Lewis. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Dallas now. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Cardinal. LeBron with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. To the inside. Haywood. Pass to Cardinal. Back to Stevenson. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. Dallas again missing. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Wade. From outside, off the mark. Allen against Stevenson. Here's Stojakovic. Outside Stevenson. To the right side. To win the drought. That one's good by Stojakovic.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Bosch. James, right side. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three to fall.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Here's Lewis. The three is up.
Heat foul. Chris Paul. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Kidd. Stevenson up top. Looking to end this cold spell. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Down low. Shot's good by James. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Stojakovic. Pass to Kidd. Here's Stojakovic. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on both. Here's Miller. And again, it's Miami converting.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Here's Stojakovic. Pass to Kidd. From the elbow. It's good.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Here's Miller. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Nowitzki. 1:49 left to play in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. James outside. Here's Chalmers. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Stojakovic. We've got 1:23 left in the game. Pass to Stevenson. Here's Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Chalmers. And the three-pointer goes.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
From the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
14 foul. Heat substitution.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James brings the double team. Stevenson. And the layup is good.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
And so here is Miami. Pass to Allen. The three is up. And they get it back. Here's Wade. Launches it. The rebound by Nowitzki. Has to love his hustle tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Just one more rebound and he'll have a double-double. And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
To the wing on the left. Here's Kidd. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Lewis. There's the three. It counts. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Scared money don't make no money.